Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Rakibul Islam and my ID is 221144458. So this presentation is about adaptation. This presentation making for Mohammad Shibli Shahriar sir. This is business communication course. So welcome to all this presentation. What is adaptation? This picture is a very interesting picture. We are maybe know that this picture about the 6 and 9, your perspective is 6, your perspective is 9. So that's should be you should know that the your audience perspective, you should know other perspective. You do not only can understand, or you only cannot think your perspective. You should think other perspective. So it is the adaptation. Adaptation can be defined or say that put yourself in other shoes. So you always, or people always think about others people, what can think, that what is the perspective then. So it should be a very interesting, and it should be a very needable thing. These pictures we see that the when we are other people's shoes, where we can say that this shoe is fit for me or loose for me. Here has we can see that pictures which is our honorable teacher's classrooms. He explained that shoes exchange a girl. So these shoes is a very tight, and girls are say that these shoes are very loose. So never others people's shoes are made for her or made for him. So this thing is different. And others pictures we can see that the the male are always say that why girls shoes, but girls can be say that high heels wearing how difficult. So when a boy wear a high heel shoes, he can say that it wear a high heel shoe walking is very easy or hard. So you should think other people perspective. So how to put yourself in other people's shoes, how you are yourself in others perspective. So there are the 6 point, that is, first of all, listen more and speak less. You should listen first others people. And the second point is wait to speak. That is, you are first listening and then you speak. So you should wait. You listen first and you speak then. So third point is acknowledge their experience. You know about their experience, how they are, their feelings, their experience, their problem, or many other things. You should know that first of all. The fourth point is let people be vulnerable. The people's mindsets, how people are sad or not, people's everything problem. So let should be know about their vulnerable. Then you are talking to them. The fifth point is remind yourself at all time that everyone has challenge to face. So everyone has challenge. You should be a proper mindset. Then you should talk them, and you are say them their challenge or their different kinds of problems. So sixth and last point is be accepting. Be accept their proper problem, or accept their work, or accept their thinking. So that is the one kind of a you viewpoint. They are say that this is 6. Yes, his perspective is 6. So you should be accept that. Yes, your perspective is 6. My perspective is 9. It is okay, but when we are talking about you viewpoint, when we're talking about the adaptation, you should think other people. So in this case, their they are point of view is 6, so that is 6 we are accepting. So this slide is the practical question answering for adaptation. Here has a 15 points. You should, or I should, or everyone should maintain this 15 points for answering an adaptation. That is the gender neutral word. We never ever use a gender discrimination, or like that Superman, like that um, fisherman. We say that the fisher person, fishers. So it is a gender neutral. We always we always a positive language. We always talking about a positive language, and a familiar word, easy word, everyone can understand. Specific word, we do not need to be a very big word. It's a very specific is enough. And the fifth point is a you viewpoint. That's mean we are talking your point of view, not my point of view. Always talking your point of view. You you will be very benefited. You will be very appreciated. So that's a you viewpoint. So sixth point is don't use discriminative word. The seven is use soft word. The eight is use colloquial language. The ninth number is don't use rubber stamp or phrase word. That's the interesting thing. You or I and everyone should know that there's some rubber stamp or most commonly used word. So it should be need to avoid it. The 10th number is the use corrective word. We have many corrective words from other people, so we should use them those types of word. Number 11 is avoid roundabout. Number 12 is use small paragraph. Number 13 is provide title clearly. Number 14 is use user friendly word, and the number 15 is specific with users. So those 15 points can we if we can maintain, so it's a very proper answering or practicing adaptation. So that's all my presentation about the adaptation. And I want to say that the adaptation is very most thing about the communication. If you do not understand the adaptation, or do not do practice adaptation, you do not be a very good communicator. So if you or everyone can be a very good communicator or very good leadership, so it should be need to a very good knowledge about adaptation. So thank you everyone. Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.